Hey baby, how are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah, that's great because I love you.
I love you too.
So, tell me, I don't know, tell me what happened to you today.
I was walking around the lake where you go to TCC at in Virginia Beach, and some black guy decided to take a stick from a tree and throw it at me as I was walking past him.
Okay, why did he throw a stick at you?
I don't know. I was just minding my own business and had my radio on and my sunglasses, and I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't say good morning, hello, or nothing.
And you were walking the same place you have for the last 4 weeks about?
Yes.
So you were walking around the lake on the narrow sidewalk you've told me about. And after he threw the stick at you, what did you do?
I didn't say nothing. I went to the nearest building, which was the library, and asked the librarian, can I talk to a security guard? There was nobody else around.
What did the librarian do?
She got on the phone, and I said, can I please talk to a security guard? I told her what happened. She said, how you doing, ma'am? I said, I'm not doing too good. She says, yeah, it looks like you're upset. I said, well, this black man threw a stick at me while I was walking around the lake like I do every day. And she's like, okay, I'm calling the security guard so you can talk to a security guard.
Okay. Yeah. I understand why you're so upset. I'm just trying to think really what to ask you next. Honestly, do you feel safe when you go to that college?
I don't feel safe at that college. Not at this point, no.
And, well, getting back to a previous subject, why is it that you look forward to walking at TCC Virginia Beach versus TCC Norfolk?
Because there's not many homeless people and a lot of black people down there.
Okay. So you're being harassed by some of the homeless and some of the homeless minorities downtown. And did you expect this to happen at TCC Virginia Beach?
No, because it was a better area and it was cleaner, and I didn't see all this chaos going on.
Have you seen any indications that it's leading up to this? Have you seen any signs of people being at the school that don't belong there?
I have seen a fella, again, it was a black fella. He was sleeping in one of the villages where people hang out and smoke their cigarettes, eat lunch or whatever, and be with their friends. But before anybody was, there, one morning, me and my husband was walking around and just looking around and observing, and we seen somebody sleeping in one of the villages. Now, honestly, you shouldn't have anybody or any type of person homeless sleeping anywhere. They should be somewhere else, not sleeping on a campus, and that's not needed. It's just unnecessary.
Yes, this is Richard, Ellen's husband. I do agree. I did see the person sleeping in the gazebos that she's calling villages, that are the little smoking areas and lunch areas for people when it's raining. I also myself have observed in front of, I believe it's the Blackwater building, where you got the angled 45 degrees that, like, the building comes out, that there's landscaping down under the building, creating like a cave-like effect, that I've also seen people there early in the morning sleeping when I've arrived. But, well, are you still going to go there and walk around the lake?
Not really. If I have to, I'll just walk in the buildings where I feel safer, because if somebody goes and attacks me, I can yell real loud and somebody can come out of the classroom and hear me.
And why would you decide to walk in the buildings?
Because basically I would feel more safer, and the security guards do not go around the lake. They don't have time to get enough access out there because they have to work near the buildings and on the campus. The lake is a man-made lake, and they can't run out there quick enough to get somebody if they get assaulted.
man-made act of God. That doesn't matter about the lake, but... So, as far as you know, this lake is all on TCC property?
Yes, it is.
And they told you that?
Yes, it is.
And they told you they don't have time to, like, walk around it or patrol it, whatever? Do you recall their exact words?
They said that they don't have time to walk around that particular area because they have to walk around other parts of the campus. Now, if the lake is on the campus, there's no reason why they can have a couple security guards walking around that lake just like anybody else does to patrol around there.
Where is that lake located on campus? Is it around it? Is it in the middle? Is it on the left or right side?
It's in the middle of the campus, and there's buildings surrounded around the lake.
So it's dead center campus.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason you don't go and walk downtown is because of why?
Because of the homeless people and the vagrants, and I feel like, what's the difference between downtown? Virginia Beach is becoming the same way.
Yeah, it makes you understand why Virginia Beach doesn't want Norfolk to connect the train. But what did you think about downtown TCC Norfolk when you went into, I believe it's the Martin building, the library down there?
It stunk down there when I went in the library. It's like, I wasn't pleased. There was people that did not belong there. They were dirty and disgusting, and they didn't bathe themselves. It smelled so horrible in that library. And when I went to the bathroom, it's like it was not clean. It was dirty. And it's just, you know, it's not right. They should keep the homeless people out of there, or any type of person that does not belong there besides the guests and the college people. The homeless people do not belong there, period, because it's like they think they're going to take over. I mean, you don't go in a bathroom where somebody's shaving or somebody's, you know, sleeping on the floor or etc. You know, that's not necessary at all.
You are right, because it did annoy me constantly to be in anatomy, or even after anatomy lab, even after washing my hands in there, I'd stop by the library, go to the bathroom, and I couldn't wash my hands after I was studying medical science, digging in a donated body, and yeah, I totally understand you there. It's like the bathroom, people use it to shave all types of body parts. But let me tell you a little story myself. My first semester downtown at TCC, my teacher was Dr. Tamara Smith when I was taking Anatomy 1 during the summer. Well, I'd never taken Anatomy 1 during the summer, but that's another story. During about the 5th or 6th week of the class, we had a stranger come into our classroom, act very aggressive. Our teacher confronted him, and this was a very aggressive man. He continued to ignore her and sit down in the classroom. He finally got up and left after about a minute this went on, and to repeatedly ask somebody to leave a classroom for a minute, and then he insists on staying, and that's another story in itself. But after this intruder left the classroom, our teacher tried calling a number. The first number she was given previously for security was disconnected. When she finally did get through to security, it took them over 2 minutes to come up, and we were in a classroom practically adjoining the elevator, which on the first floor, only 2 floors below, adjoins the security desk, and there's a flight of, in fact, the emergency exit stairs by the security desk practically come right up to our classroom. They came up, took forever, and then they told us, they had us convinced that they had caught the intruder, that the Norfolk police had apprehended him. But I actually find that hard to difficult, because after we went to anatomy lab after that, the security guard was sitting outside, and he waited there till last one of us left the class, including the teacher, and I was in the last group to leave with the teacher. And when I asked him while he was there if they caught the person, he pretty much told me he couldn't comment on that. On the way down, I gave my phone number, home address, email, and all my personal information because I wanted to talk to somebody. Actually, this was a day later, and nobody ever contacted me back about this incident. So, Ellen, would you continue to go to TCC and walk around there?
No.
So you don't feel safe going there?
Not at this point, no.
Thank you.